I probably will try and put this on in the beginning and then cut back, you know. So it starts in G. It's Feliz La Vida. Okay. So it's really in C, but it starts in G. Feliz La Vida. Feliz La I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Now I'm going to play it on the ukulele. Same chords. Hi guys, Al the Doctor Who here. Let me see if I can lower this down a little bit. I'm running off of the Yeti microphone, but I'm not quite sure if that's the case because I had an issue with the computer. This computer, laptop. I'm using the laptop right now. My iMac, I just got the new operating system in there. It's a little outdated, but it's the only one. You can't go to the higher levels because it's made for SST, which is a flash drive. And the hard drive that's in that computer is not fast enough to boot up, and it really slows the computer down. So it's really made for flash drive. Anywho, this is a Christmas video of vlog, and I want to share with you guys. It's been a long time since I did a video vlog. It's kind of same thing, so vlog. Anywho, my recollection of Christmas is kind of obscured. Maybe for a better term would be mixed feelings about the holiday itself, because my grandmother, who was the matriarch of the family, really she had a lot to do with my upbringing. So my mother to me was my mother, but my grandmother really held more. She spoke to me in a way that was clear and I understood it. My mom was a little bit like I couldn't really put my finger on what it was she was trying to say at times, and my uncle Wilson, who I considered to be more like my older brother than my uncle. He was like childish, and so he made my life fun. And because my grandmother was a Jehovah's Witness, she became a Jehovah's Witness, I think, around 57, maybe 56, between there, 56, 57. And I remember the woman that came to the door, and she started talking about the Bible. My grandmother was very interested in the Bible. She was a very religious person. She's from Belize, but she's of Mayan descent. Indigenous upbringing in Belize. Even though it's an English-ruled country, people that live there basically are Mexicans, or some sort of. And it's a funny thing. When I went to Belize, many years ago, they spotted my nose. They knew that I had a Mayan nose. So it was amazing because one of the locals there says, "You are definitely Mayan. And I says, I would have never thought that. I would never. And that's when I realized that it's very possible. You know. Anywho, Christmas was kind of mixed up for me because of that, because Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe in celebrating birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. That's like a taboo thing. And my uncle Wilson kind of realized the joy that was missing in my life. So he would buy me a Roy Rogers a corral set, with the horses and the things like that. I remember this from way back. He bought a Lionel train set, and that's when I started getting into electric magnetism. I was into the magnets. I liked the train because it didn't come off the track. It had a magnet traction, and the idea that it was like a mystery energy that you couldn't see it fascinated me, and it's always been that way. In fact, when I had spoken to Les Paul, I met Les Paul about 3 or 4 times. What a gentleman. And he was into magnetism too. And his thing was the phone. He was into the phone and the radio. So he made the radio his amplifier, and he made the phone receiver a pickup. And so when we were talking about it, I happened to have an interesting encounter with him because it was a one-on-one thing. We weren't in a crowd. It was like me and him. It wasn't a crowd of people. So I could see what he's thinking. I know what he's thinking. He's a very fine gentleman, and he came down with his brother. And Stephanie took a great picture of me and him with his guitar on the bench, and I tell you, it just blew my mind how good this picture came out. Anywho, this is a Christmas video vlog, and I just started playing with some friends that I encountered from one of my friends is a manager of a store in Staten Island, and he has a lot of friends. So, and I happened to hook up with a few of them. And this guy, now what we try to do, we go into a studio, and I haven't been playing for years, so I'm getting kind of stale, But anyway, hi guys, I'm back again. This is the ukulele. It's a T-bucket, Fender T-bucket. They don't make them anymore. And I kind of damaged this with my knee. I did something stupid. I was standing on my head making a recording, and my neck kind of gave out, and so my knee came down, and I hit this part of the ukulele, and almost put my knee right through it. But anywho, this is the ukulele chords. It's transposed into C, which is what I think the real chord is. I think it really is in C. So because I went to YouTube and I seen Jose Feliciano play this song, and it was in C. So it starts off like this. By the way, the E minor is only played when the American comes on, the second I guess verse. So it goes 2 times in C. Wait, what was that? C. G. 2 times in G. Yeah, G major. So it goes 2 measures. So it goes like this. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Hey, love yous guys. I hope that the microphone took. I don't know which one it is, either the Yeti or the onboard. Hopefully, I got sound. Love yous guys. Take care. Bye bye.